A deep gong echoes through darkness. The sound rolls like thunder across centuries.
Under a moonlit sky, the ancient mandate of heaven glimmers.
A celestial wheel turning slowly above a land once broken by chaos. China's dynasties had risen and fallen like tides. But now, from the ashes of the fallen Yuan, a new power begins to stir. From the Ming Dynasty, the dynasty of light, born from fire. Destined to burn brighter than all before it. The 14th century. The Mongol Empire lies fractured. Famine stalks the land, rivers turn to mud, bandits roam where scholars once taught. Yet from this wasteland, a humble wanderer rises. Tempered by hardship, strengthened by quiet resolve. He fights, he endures, and he believes his strength is guided by hope and perseverance. When a great movement sweeps across the land, one humble leader becomes its guiding flame. By 1368, his armies storm the old Yuan capital. The Dragon Throne is seized, the foreign rulers driven back to the steppe. The age. As dawn breaks over Nanjing, banners of red and gold unfurl. The city wakes. The Ming, the brilliant dynasty, is born. A new age of order and light begins. Zhu Yuanzhang, now the Hongwu emperor, rules not from privilege, but from remembrance, the remembrance of the hardships that once shaped his life. From those memories, he rebuilds canals, repairs walls, and restores farms. Under his reign, the land breathes. He uproots corruption with the precision of a farmer cutting weeds. Firm, measured, and without hesitation, he restores balance to the realm. As the Hongwu's sense of order stands firm. He governs with calm precision. He fears disloyalty more than distant armies. In his quest for absolute purity, caution turns to obsession. He builds a mighty state. Walls rise, cities flourish, and order spreads across the land. Trade flows through shining streets. Yet his dream, an orderly empire built on harmony and balance, will outlive him. A century later, a new vision stirs within the imperial court, born from the legacy of Hongwu's own dream. A new age begins, one that seeks to lift the empire beyond its own horizons. He moves the capital north to Beijing, shaping walls and palaces destined to endure through the ages. From the docks of Nanjing, a vast fleet prepares to journey across the known world. Thousands enormous treasure ships, vast as drifting palaces, glide across the endless sea. At the helm stands Zheng He, the admiral whose voyages would connect distant worlds. More than a commander, he is a messenger of understanding between nations. Through courage, his fleets reach India, Arabia, and the distant coasts of Africa. Spices, silk, and stories flow back to China fat, treasures from across the seas. Dozens of kingdoms bow before the Ming court, their banners bright with respect and wonder.
But even the brightest dawn casts long shadows. Inside the court, rivalries brew. Servants whisper in the shadows, and ministers weave their silent plots. The empire's heart, with wounded, once pure and disciplined foe, begins to weaken from within. The emperors grow distant, and the voices of scholars fade into silence. Palace intrigues replace policy, while beyond the walls, the frontier burns. As centuries turn, the mandate begins to tremble. Inside the forbidden city, beauty hides rot. Silken screens, golden dragons, endless rituals, and an emperor too young or too weary to rule.
Outside, silver drains away as the empire's trade with the West grows.
Ships once sent across the seas, now rot in harbor.
The mighty fleet of Zheng He is forgotten, replaced by suspicion and fear.
The walls grow higher, the world grows smaller. In the provinces, drought and famine return.
Peasants whisper of rebellion. The emperor's court answers with more taxes, more punishment, more silence.
As heaven darkens, its signs multiply. Floods, earthquakes, eclipses.
The people know what it means. Heaven's mandate has begun to withdraw.
1644 tout, the final act. As rebel armies storm Beijing, smoke rises over the forbidden city. The last Ming emperor, Chongzhen, stands upon the hill above his palace. He gazes down at a world consumed by flames asleep, a world his ancestors built and he could not save. He whispers one final prayer to heaven, then silence. The dragon has fallen. Dust drifts across broken jade tiles. Vines crawl over golden gates.
The world turns, as it always has.
The Ming touched the stars with its fleets, its art, and its pride. But it forgot that power, without humility, becomes its own undoing. The mandate of heaven reminds us again, every dynasty that forgets the people forgets heaven. As night falls, the constellations above Beijing shimmer once more.
The celestial wheel turns slowly through time. Dynasties rise, dynasties fall, but heaven endures.
The light of the Ming fades into eternity.
This is Thrones Beyond Time, Season 3, Episode 3.
The Ming Dynasty. Rise, sea, and shadows of power. A story of vision and vanity, of oceans crossed and empires lost. For in the end, every throne under heaven is but one turn of the eternal wheel.